Do you know the difference between those that progress and those that stay at the same level all their life? It's more than just getting back up when you fall down. It's the intensity you do it at. It's having the drive to not just overcome, but to do it with more vigor and passion than you started with. Not a soul can do it for you. It must come from you. Giving up isn't an option. Despite the pain, choose excellence. Bravery is always rewarded. When life hits, it's not the time to scream in agony. Following in the pain only builds your skills for failure. Are you truly built different? Reflect and find why you were in the position that caused you to fall. You already failed once. Make the right choice and not fall again. Show love to those you wrongfully blame. It's up to you to make the situation a blessing or a curse. The elite level competitors turn moments of uncertainty into greatness. The setback makes you or breaks you. These moments become the stories you brag about. All the times you almost failed, but chose greatness. The strength to try again in your weakest moments. Falling off but trying again. These moments test if you are who you say you are. It's not about money or other hedonistic diversions. When you react badly to your situation, are you able to come back? Can you start from zero using the lessons you've learned along the way to surpass where you began? This is emotional control. This is humbling yourself to see the reality of the situation. It's more than daily improvement. It's your belief, your challenges, your faith, increasing the intensity and pushing to surpass your own limits in all metrics. Every day is a new chance to overcome and surpass your own inadequacies. You plateau because nothing about you has truly changed. Your mind is the same, if not worse. Your passion has been sidetracked because your focus has been altered. Your fire has been put out, but all it takes is a spark. You need a foundation so that once that spark hits, it's matched discipline, experience, and drive. Having principles and a code that you live by is that foundation. Your legacy and your character are the only reasons that can give you drive. These two things give you the emotional control and mentality to overcome challenges. There is no time. There is no giving up. All that's left is pure drive and passion. You will want to get back up. You will not be bound by limits. Strength is most impactful when you feel your weakest. It's about more than just getting the task done. Growth is transformation. Transformation is change. When was the last time your challenges started getting difficult? Remember how you felt in your mindset when you chose to give up. You can make the choice to use those circumstances as foundational building blocks, or continue down the path of being a quitter. To make any change, you must act. You must be willing to try with intensity. It's not about getting up one more time. Get up every time you fall. And once you're up, perform like your life depends on it. Overcoming plateaus only happens through intensity and transformation. We all know every champion overcame challenges, but the difference is they overcame it voraciously. They didn't take their time with recovery. It was not a slow process. They lived the lifestyle of a champion and changed their identity to that of a champion, even before they started competing. Cry but still perform. Feel afraid but still show up. Fear is just adrenaline. A plateau means that there is no change. The only way to solve a plateau is through change. How can you expect progression if all you do is the same or even less than what you are supposed to do? Unless you adapt and overcome, you will not change your situation. You will feel stuck. Yes, volume and repetition are a part of the equation, but mean nothing and there is no intensity involved. Sheer intensity obliterates non-intensive volume, and true excellence shines when both work in unison. Think about the person you'd be if you worked both hard at maximum intensity and you worked consistently. How much more intelligence could you gain? How much more faith would you have? The results of this kind of thinking will ultimately change your life entirely. This is the kind of person who doesn't plateau, the one who runs past the finish line and not to it. The straight line that is the plateau tells you it's time to raise the level of what you are doing. This path of the plateau doesn't lead anywhere. You have to reflect and change. That is the only way. There is no advice or technique or method you can use besides metamorphosis. This time, stay committed. This time, don't give up. This time, make sure your mind is in the right place. Do everything necessary to come back and more. Do not let this opportunity turn into a curse. Do not make the circumstance hold you back for months until you realize you are the only one standing in your way. It's not the pain stopping you from getting back up. Heartbreak isn't directly tied to your morals and character. Blaming situations is a reflection of yourself, not the reality of the situation. Make the most out of your situation. Reflect and find the best actions to grow and change. Stay consistent and put the work in. Don't blow the chance you have been given. Although time is given, success can only be earned. Change and adapt intensively.